And it blew. Oh my god. Okay. That's water. Let me see it, yeah. It's either the day that Melissa is coming or the day before she's coming. I don't know. Like this hurricane is getting ridiculous. Like it's holding us hostage and it's so annoying. But yeah, so we're doing some last minute prep to ensure that everything goes down well. I'm not praying for the storm to come, but I want it to at least pass. I just want to get over this. If it's coming, just come. And if you're passing, just passing. Like, I'm sick and tired of this, Melissa. The bigger part of the storm should get here by tomorrow at 8 o'clock. So I think before that, we should just be seeing some heavy rains and maybe winds and stuff like that. So let's see what happens, alright? So I'm staying at my parents' house for the duration of the storm. Me and the kids, and we're on top of a hill, right? And while we're not worried about like flooding and so forth, there's possibility of. I'm not worried about landslide as well because we're on like it's like the harder like Abu, and I don't think we don't normally get like landslides, but we're surrounded by a lot of trees, and we are also um in a position to get affected by wind. Because I remember it was Ivan, and when we were in the old house before they decided to turn the house to concrete. We're in a board house, and I remember that Ivan took a part of the roof. So this area, because of where we're facing, we do get a lot of wind, which makes up here really cool on a normal day. So that's good. But we are likely to get a lot of wind. So what what we've been doing to help with the situation is to put blocks around the shingles on the roof, like the edge of the shingles on the roof. That's what my father is currently doing right now with the help of one of our neighbors. Hopefully that holds down the shingles, and hopefully the blocks don't become like you know those things in the window. I'm hoping that that doesn't happen. So hopefully everything works out. We're taking some things from the veranda that maybe light and can be blown away, and we're moving them inside. So it's just stuff like that that we're doing to prepare. Yeah. So we're preparing for the worst but hoping for the best, and just doing everything that we can, and then leaving the rest in God's hand, because at the end of the day, He really will be the one to determine how badly this affects us. And I'm saying this in a weird way, not to say that it's His fault, but just to say that He has ultimate control, and whatever He allows to happen, He allows to happen, I believe, for a reason. And we just have to trust Him when things are outside of our control. So that's what we are basically trying to do right now: prepare and just hope for the best. Alright guys, so it's some minutes after 5, and I think the hurricane is officially here now. You can hear it outside, and it's going. Yeah, it's like 5:17. Just woke up. I think I went to sleep pretty early last night, I believe, because nothing was happening. I was tired of sitting up and waiting. But now I'm up, and it's still very dark outside, so I can't see anything, but I can hear I can hear the wind, I can hear the trees rustling, I can hear the rain. So I think it's safe to say Melissa is officially here. But yeah, I just hope that everyone is safe and dry and stuff like that. So far we haven't had any major anything. We just have like a little bit of water seeping, I think, under the windows. Because the room, the house is high, so we didn't need to button up the windows because, well, we didn't believe it was likely that anything would end up hitting the windows. And I mean, we've been spot on so far, so let's hope it remains that way. We had a little leaking under the windows, so we had a little water coming in, but that was it. That was basically it. Nothing else so far. So yeah, let's hope that it remains that way, right? Right. So it is morning, guys. It's around 7:53. This is the that we're seeing. We're getting some. The winds are getting stronger. The rain is getting harder. But I really don't think that Melissa has made landfall as yet. All right, and I'm in. Where are we? Like southern Montego Bay. Like don't like we're not in the city. We're outside of the city. We're in the direction of what would that be, like St. Elizabeth or so far? We're not up so far, but and this is the current conditions at 7:53. Sorry, so it's almost 8 o'clock, and this is the current condition. So let's see what it's gonna be like. I think the last update we had was that it's going to make landfall at 11, but they keep believing Melissa will turn, and Melissa is like, listen, I'm gonna do what I want to do in my own time if I want to do it. So I still think it's possible for it not to make landfall, but I know that we're still going to get a lot of the the outer bands of the storm if it doesn't make landfall. But they expect it to make landfall somewhere on this side of the island. So St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland, Hanover, St. James, we are probably going to get the brunt of the winds. That's what I was getting. Big up to Flow. We still have data. It's not down as yet, so yeah, I am able to track some of the updates, but I don't know how long. My battery is like at 44%. I don't have a battery pack or anything, so it's likely that when it's done, I won't be able to get my phone charged until after the storm, which won't end until sometime tonight or in the morning. So yeah, that's where we are. Woman, see ya. Oh my God, see the woman. Where am I laughing? We no move from behind the door. Come in and know if you breathe, you put the door. Papa, come. By the blood? Oh my God! Yeah! Yeah! Honestly, Melissa finally reached. Hey, no, sir. I know that mango tree. I don't get the blunt tied still. Sorry, sorry. Why's my face wet? It's now 1:20 something. Thank you. And I think we're getting the worst of it now. Real heavy winds, heavy rain. The noise, it sounds like there's a monster outside our window. That's how it sounds. But so far, again, where we are, we don't have a lot of houses. We have one house that was affected, but it's okay. It was expected. So the person living there is not there. So that's a good thing. But yeah, we're still waiting it out at one after 1 hour, almost some minutes to 2, and based on the forecast, this is the time that we'll be getting the heaviest hit. So yeah. This is crazy. Oh my gosh, I can see houses from here. It gone? The tree gone. The tree when we say go wall, the tree gone. Melissa now left nothing untouched. Nothing. Dearly beloved mango tree. Gone. Right here just calculating the damages. But, you know, when we have life. Yeah. It's really getting bad. Like these right now don't even make sense. Yeah. Okay. That's water. The most you can do is push in a bathroom, daddy. That's water. Oh my god. Look at that. That's water. That's water. That's water. Like everything. That's this is crazy. The current situation. Like that's water for days. Right, that is yeah. And then I be able to now. It's really hard being in the storm with them because then comment Like these kids, they really calm it. Like they not sit down, they not relax, nothing. We are trying to keep them, I'm trying to keep them off the floor because the floor is wet. We have water seeping under the windows. Some of the shingles from the roof went, so we have water seeping from the ceiling. Like it's crazy. And outside is a total mess. So dealing with all of that and just calculating the cost of the damages, but we don't want to focus too much on that because at the end of the day, wanna cost life, the rest. So we have to just be grateful that at least we're safe inside, and anything that is damaged, it can be repaired, and that's the good thing. So yeah. Now let me see. It's now almost 3 o'clock. It's like 7 minutes to 3, and I'm telling you, it's been going on like this from about 11 o'clock. Not so, I mean, that the wind has grown stronger, but we've been getting wind and heavy rain since 11 o'clock, and it's now 3 o'clock, so that's like 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, like 4 hours so far. And I'm like, where's the eye of the storm? When are we gonna get a pause? But I haven't seen it as yet. So, and then we don't have any internet or phone connection, so we don't really know what's going on in terms of the tracking of the storm. But listen, it's crazy. I've never seen anything like this in my life, and my parents are saying this is definitely worse than Gilbert. The strength of the wind, the rain that is bringing in, yeah. So yeah, and the wind is coming from every direction now. It's coming from every direction. Like we don't know where the anticipation coming from. Just crazy. It's really just crazy, and we just have to hope for the best. So, ah. Can you hear? Can you hear the force of the storm? Oh my god! Can you hear the force of the storm? It is incredible. Like I get their obsession with Melissa because this is one for the history books. I get their obsession. I can't see anything. That is just crazy. Look at that. Look at that. Let us see. That is just crazy, yo. On the same place when I look before the storm start. Look at it now. Look there. The ballista. Alright. It's 2:42 on Wednesday. Today is what? No clue. But it's Wednesday. It's the Wednesday after. And we went on the road and we saw like catastrophic was accurate description of what the passing was like. There are so many people who lost their homes. They're displaced, but we haven't heard of anybody being seriously injured or dead. So we have to be grateful for that. But it was, yeah, it was, yeah. So we're here, we're cleaning up as much as we can. We still have to do some repairs, and we're just hoping that we don't get any rain for the next few days so that we can we have time to make some other repairs. But the roads are impassable in this side. That I haven't gone past like into town, so I'm not sure how it is on that side, but most people share that the roadway isn't bad coming up to a certain point. Then when you get to like Tucker John's Hall, it gets really bad. So yeah, but we're grateful because life has been spared. So I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like now after the passing. Everything, that's the road. That's the road right there. As you can see, there's debris in the road already. So, it's rough. Before the storm, I could not see these houses, and now I'm seeing all of them. That's crazy. So, yeah, guess it's time to rebuild. So, so we clean up a little. The mango tree fell here, but we clean up a little. But all the trees lost their. Tinkerbell, what make you look like this? Where were you during the storm, Tinkerbell? We haven't seen you. Why do you look like that? No, you look sick. Me not like how you look. I think this cat has a record for the most pregnancies ever. But anyways, back to this. So yeah, it's like all the trees are delimbed, if that's a word. There's no leaf left. Yeah. And yeah, so we can see like everything. We are able to see everything. So this is the damage that the roof has right now. Most of the shingles on this side are gone. There was a gutter here that's gone. So yeah, we have to pray that the rain holds up so that we don't get any more water in the house tonight until we get a temporary fix for this. But yeah, this is how the back of the house looks. Yeah, but nice view though. Like, so yeah, that's it's really bad. It's really bad, but you know, to God be the glory. Our lives were spared and we're okay. There is currently no like cell service, so we don't know what is going on in any other area except from where we were able to walk to and other people were able to walk to and give us report on. We don't know what's happening in Montego Bay or up further up the road or anything like that. We have no clue. So we're just hoping that the cell service comes back soon so that we can let people know that we're okay and also find out if our loved ones who are in other communities and other areas of the island, if they're okay. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, we have some people who have like um generators and so forth, backup generators to help with electricity, because my battery was dead and our neighbor has a backup generator, so they were able to help with getting the phone charged and everything. So we'll pretty much probably be relying on them to like charge our phones and so forth until we get back power, which won't be very soon. um yeah, so that's that. Yeah, so we're just grateful And my heart goes out to all those persons who lost their homes. I mean, walking on the road and seeing people just standing in, where their house used to be, and it's just, some of them don't even have walls. It's just like, it's really like it's really sad. It's really sad, really sad. And we just have to stick together as a community and as a country at this time, and just help those who aren't able to do it by themselves to do it, because it's going to take a community, it's going to take a village, it's going to take the entire country to help, you know us get back to where we need to get to. And then the roadways themselves, they need cleaning, and I doubt that they'll be able to send like any machinery to help with cleaning the roads at this time, because again, we are not sure what's happening in other areas of the country or this side of the country. So we have to try and do some things for ourselves. So who have power saw and who have machete, they're on the roads trying to clear the roads, and so forth. People lost vehicles, wash away in the river, and stuff like that. It's like, it was really scary. Like, this is one for the history books. Melissa did it. Yeah.